Okay, the video you're about to see comes from the channel Daily Top Tens, with tens not being spelled in letters, but the number 1 and 0 and then the letter S. The title of the video is Too Much Wind, 10 Wind Turbine Fails. We're exploring the nefarious purposes, possible purposes of wind turbines.
Number 1. The haunting Hornslet wind turbine failure. When a wind turbine was making strange noises on February 22, 2008, engineers were called to the...
Okay, noises. Now, I've watched other wind turbine videos, and common people that live near them, they complain that the noise level is so high it's not tolerable. They also complain that that the wind turbine and whatever it's doing actually brings about sickness, physical sickness. But the noise level is sort of a very common complaint that's really passed over in much of the literature and the videos out about these things, that there's an incredible amount of noise coming from them as they are spinning. Now it says strange noises. Now that leads us to, what's the frequency, Kenneth? Could these possibly be emitting noises and frequencies at certain levels that are picked up by the brain? In other words, you don't really know they're there, but they're actually causing noises or sound waves to occur in the atmosphere, and your brain picks them up and interprets them at a lower sound level than human hearing, or a higher level. Could it be? Now this one video here I'm going to just sort of focus on noise and sound as a possible nefarious purpose for these so-called wind turbines.
Assess the turbine. The engineers confirmed that the strange noises were being caused by worn brakes. They fixed the brakes and planned for further inspection at a later date. The turbine was restarted. But when the wind picked up, the turbine began making strange noises again. Personnel turned on the air brakes at the top of the turbine to try to control the blades. But the blades began to spin like crazy, and they couldn't control the speed of the rotors. Fearing catastrophe, the entire tower was evacuated and the police were called in. The police secured a huge area around the tower to ensure that no one was in the vicinity of the turbine should it break apart. The turbine continued to spin out of control, and only 2.5 hours after the strange noises had started again, the entire turbine failed. The blade completely disintegrated, and debris from the disintegrated blade was tossed hundreds of feet into the air. The event was caught on camera by men from a nearby farmhouse, and the haunting footage of this colossal fail went viral on the internet. However, it was the first failure caught so eloquently on camera. The turbine was fixed and was put back into operation in June 2008. But nearby residents are still unsettled by the potential danger of the nearby wind turbines. The epic fail of the Vestas turbine and the fact that it was caught on camera has earned this wind turbine failure the top spot on this list of top 10 wind turbine fails. Check out our previous videos on the top...
Okay, if you've been watching these, this is the station or the channel you need to go to, and the person who did this has done a very, very nice job, and I was borrowing it to express my thoughts and views over top of his narration and his video. But once again, that one, focus might be on sound. Are they emitting sound waves into the atmosphere, and for what purpose? My suggestion would be mind control. Now, the other thing I want to say, in all of these videos I've done thus far on the nefarious purposes, not one attempt has been made to explain why these failures have occurred. And that seems to be a common denominator. a common theme in all the accidents, or so-called accidents, that there's no scientific explanation. Nobody knows why that caught fire. Nobody knows why that spun out of control. Nobody knows why that collapsed. Well, just maybe these so-called accidents were just sort of testing opportunities to see what kind of destruction these things can bring. I don't think they are there to enhance life. Possibly they are there for about destruction and for deception. So I'd like for you to leave your comments below and let me know some of your thoughts about what you think's going on with these wind turbines or wind farms. Go to the one who gives us the holy wind, and I'm going to qualify that statement, meaning the holy breath, meaning the Holy Spirit, meaning the third person of the Holy Trinity, meaning God. God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. 3 persons, 1 God. Thank you for watching.